Did somebody remember of just too good review of Lego Ninjago Jay's Cyber Dragon set review? Yeah, the eyes have a wrong size. Oh well, at least I bought in the right size. So let's get review them. Oh boy, this is the first time I review Lego set in a 50 box so far. Wow, I can't believe it. Buying this set started to get grew up right now. I mean, just look at these. First, I was buying in a mostly 10 bucks to a 20 bucks. Sometime I buying 30 bucks, and then I was buying 3 sets in a 40 bucks, and now this is the first time I buying this set in a 50 bucks. Wow, my life is so godtated right now. But anyway, so we're going to go 71711 Jay's Cyber Dragon has 580 pieces at retail in a 50 bucks, as it does say. So let's take a look at the box first, and you can tell these Flame All Stars. I get Flame All Stars. It's pretty much the same as the other one, so I might skip them. Only different I have to say that background looks absolutely that's beautiful here. It looks like that a little bit the structure of bright April when this world started to get over of the cancer of maybe the structure of this world. And they show up 5 minifigures here. One of them is a DG Nia B exclusive of this set, so we don't see her of any of them. And on the top they show up 5 minifigures, DG Nia, DG Jace, Unagami, Richard at the house now. And they show up Jace minifigure in a flame minifigure in a flame minifigures old style. In a flame minifigures old style. And then in the next size, look like arms. Here the next one. Right here, show up in the left, DG Jay's artwork. And on the come on. Looks like I have weight right now. If this cell would be over. Oh, Vegas. And now, oh, come on! Well, looks like it's half beat weight right now. Whew, finally, about time. Anyway, as the back, they show up. Cyber Dragon has case at attack Onagami. Richard at Houndsnell has Ninjago stop. Oh gosh, come on! Again, Richard at Houndsnell, Ninjago stop to Cyber Dragon along DG Jace at Nia. They show up. Jace and Nia has thought Cyber Dragon head. They show up inside, have a gimmick on the body built that it can shoot to Richard here. Or the box show up. In the right side, they show up the dragon has possibility on possibility on his body, and also detail as well. And they show up Onagami at Jace. DG Jace has fight in order to save Ninjago or will be too late. So now let's open the box and let's see what inside. Oh boy, there we go. Yep, there we go. And honestly, they have 4 packs. Wow. Honestly, it's kind of strange that it feels like less pieces on this 50 bucks. But anyway, at ASCII instructions, they show up and they show it. It all comes. Of course, it comes with this pizza that I now try 5 brick sets. And I only remember of this pizza. It's actually called this is actually called element separator pizza. Yeah, you can take every pizza, you can to separate them. And if you don't wanna use it cheap, you can use this separator pizza to take out some pizza if you put it in a one size here. So really good idea, Rico. And on the next size they show up for a box. And then final box they show up final page of Psycho Dragon Cyborg Dragon build on the page 76 plus 77. If you expect how using split shooting on him on Psycho Dragon Binds here, that him Binds got gimmick here, which is split shooting. So yeah, then they show up local life apps, Oral Tree, local Ninjago Legacy, and then lastly is all Lego Ninjago with the 2020 set, and they have all 7 of them, plus Lego Ninjago season 20 apps as well. So I guess that's about it for this instruction. So now link there we go. So now link my video. I get link my video of Lego Ninjago Jade Psycho Dragon speed build. And let's take a look with the minifigures first. So here Unagami, and I already talked about this minifigures in a Pro Dragon. So I will skip this, and I will only say it's still great. And he have a staff this side, which is looks meh. But the best part, they using Nexo on the spike piece with color trace near alt fits very well for him minifigures. At ASCII Onagami weapons as well. So good job for that. DTJ, it's nano minifigures that I already talked about him in the arcade parts, plus for the city racers, gamer markers, and that's it. And it also appears in the April Temple of Madness as well. So you can take a look with new armors, these new hearts, pretty on it, new hearts pieces, and plus control holder pieces, and the new face printed as well. So I guess that's about it. And the new helmet as well. So now let's move on with the else minifigures as well, which is also minifigure that I always talk about him in a gamer market, and the guy that Mac as well. And I still love new red head mount piece we cover goggles here, and also it's have one stud that with a hole that you can connect every piece, like I connect this black Meiji hair piece on her head. So yeah, and the weapon is also same as well. So yeah, the same armors and the same heart piece and printing as well. So nothing else say about her minifigures overall. So here DG Nia, and DT Nia is only able in this set, which is it mark her be exclusive minifigures of this set. And this is probably my favorite. And this is probably my favorite minifigures of this wave. The Lake Splitter looks pretty good. We have it right side. In the upper side we got color dark also, which is done pretty well. The torso at head. Now I will take off, but first there comes armors, which is the same as the older Ninja one. Seikos we cover swords. I forgot to say that DDJs has also have them as well, which is I will talk him as well. And the whole piece at putting as well. So now let's take off these. Now let's take off these armors, adding the mask juicy full fuzzy of Nia. Hold on a second. Let me see to take off. Oh, that was too close. But that's it. You can take a look. We can new or pretty fuzzy of DT Nia. The Lake Splitter looks pretty good, as it just say in the left top. As it just say, it's still nice. We cover dark as well. The torso is also good at the torso pretty is. The torso pretty is also good looking as well. We cover feminine looks and the color scheme is so fantastic on her. It also have chrono metal silver color scheme on the left body pretty as well, which is God looks so amazing on her on this floated torso pretty. And yeah, the flat torso pretty, it looks absolutely that great as well. It also have Nintendo here, so yeah, same goes for these legs that it have it have one in a two size of legs. So yeah, and on the back they show a more good detail of back pretty. It's really great looking. It have more white belts. It also have some more Nintendo as well, which is quite good here. So yeah. The left arms have a metal bar. It and the left arms have metal Kolsky, which is pure brown gray, which is by the way pure brown. Again, let's see in my big set, of course. Yeah, it's titanium metal Kolsky. Oh, I totally forgot that. And anyway, at the right side is a dark also, which is quite difficult of these two sizes arms of the DT Nia. Quite impressive this figures. At Askity face in the front looks freaking amazing. We get DT Pfizer here looks absolutely that's great, just like other Ninja one. And on the back it looks like white face. And honestly looks kinda odd for that. But I guess it's just exclusive for this wave, so no big deal for that. Now take off these armor and talk we can mask at the weapons here. So yeah. Please, let me second of this minute play, please. Sorry, too late. It would take a little bit late here. So yeah. But there he goes. And now on the mask himself. And this mask is, this mask is great. It's the definitely new mode and it looks great. It will cover titanium meteorite and the white looks pretty cool here. And the symbol is the water one, which is quite pretty good looking as well. We cover dark azure just like all the Ninja was. So yeah, at ASCII weapon, it's just have a big axle weapon, which is honestly tiny hook, which is it's probably tiny hook piece of tiny rubber piece of maybe short, maybe this is just the short version of rubber weapon, right? Funny talk, but anyway, it's still pretty good looking. We cover controller handle piece in here. It's still great looking. We cover it. The color scheme is also great as well. We cover white and the black. It looks pretty good here. So yeah, I guess that's about it. But it was actually too long. So yeah, it's still my favorite figures of this wave. So now the last one. And that is Helsnor himself. And we covered with my voice has back to normal. Now I will finally talk about him, despite I already talk in a core speeder car at days at Royd for a city racer as well. The legs looks pretty great. I love every detail. It have also chrono good Kolsky as well. The torso pretty is also pretty good as well. Seiko on the back, which is I will show up, so I will don't need to take him almost. And also new red pieces, new red mode pieces as well. We cover goggles here, which is aka new red mode piece. We got goggles here, and at the top they have one stud. You can connect every piece. Just they connect just like they connect with a black tooth piece for a barricade. We color black here, and it fits very well on this minifigures. Said this is male obvious. The almost the same. The whole piece at pretty it's also same, and the weapon is also same as well as the core speedo cars too. So yeah, and if I remember that it also comes with a Jace Royd for a city racer sets. Yep, it also got the same weapon as well. So yeah, Hellsnort minifigure is still great. So I guess that's about it. So now let's move on with the main build next. But before I will get for a build, I have to say this set comes with an extra sticker, which is it's absolutely obvious that every set will comes extra sticker here, which is pretty good idea for this set. It's also element separator, element separator piece as well. We color dark azure. That was absolutely recolor Flora the original one. It also came out in the last years as well, which is a new color scheme for the last years, and that was absolutely nice fix about this separator piece for after all. So good job. The extra sticker is also great as well. So just like all the extra sticker for the Ninjago one. So I guess that's about it. So now let's move on. We can main build next. But first, the other side build, which is these two hoverboard and one keyblade piece. We got trophy built as well. So this hoverboard build is definitely for retail one, and it looks pretty good. two plastic pieces that you can shoot out. And be careful if you don't wanna lose this start forever. So I really warn you. And that's why this hoverboard looks pretty good. We have some special pieces that it looks definitely different hoverboard build. It that actually top of this build. But for house nor hoverboard build, it's just left down for the older house nor build. It's different, but it's still left down. It's make lucky. It's just using on the back these Nexus spike pieces with color dress near old in the tune time just makes be inches and nothing else, which is kinda left down. And ASCII trophy build is still win. It's still win nice lucky. Sadly, this record have a sticker which is quite frustrating, but record did not give it for it. But I understand what said. It looks like JJ was almost going to mount it to Temple of Emperor Temple of Madness sets that way Jace has cleared this or Keyblade piece and going to defeat Unagami after he going top on the Emperor Temple of Madness. And it still have a dress near green, which is nothing too much say. And I still like this. I still like this Keyblade piece. It's great lucky. It also have dress near green, as it just say. So nothing else I say about this other side build. Now the main part of this set is of course main build himself. So here Jade Cyborg Dragon, and this build looks absolutely really good. It's better than Emperor Dragon set was. Emperor Dragon was disappointment due to having blow with the upper shoulder movement problem and the gap built on the body giant gap built on the bodies as well. So this one got a lot better top here. The tail looks really nice. Nothing going out here except it have in a downside. It's having these auxiliary Ninjago weapons pieces with color dress near green. That it also costs we got three more of them, which is very good for that. This is definitely new color scheme of these auxiliary pieces, so I really love that. And it fits nicely on this in a long tail build. I also like the using Nexon Knight power pieces with color blue. It fits very well on the down tail build. It fits very well. It's also nice they using 4-tie dress near green slope pieces to make have something good looking on these tails. It's for limbs. And ASCII for limbs is also good looking as well. The back build is done very well. We cover in the flood a Nexon power piece with color blue as well, and it also have part of controller sticker here as well, which is they show up lightning at summer spin as well. And these looks great. And we expand that to give a Psycho Dragon look, so done very well. And yeah, ASCII for left side is also same exam. It's with reverse it, and the sticker is also different looks as well. We cover top right down at the left side of this controller. Put a controller sticker here, which is they looks pretty good. And it also have some light that it makes having some detail here. Say goes on the left side that I forgot to say. They also have detail on this controller controller sticker here as well, so done pretty well. And the front build is still pretty good looking. I love what I get they using Nexon power piece with color blue. It's also nice idea they given slot piece with a 4 slot with a color black on the flutter built on this limbs overload, and same goes on the right side in a reversive looks. But the best part, all the feet. The feet looks pretty good, and the reason why these feet was very well is these technique piece, which is they call it right clips cross 4 active piece, which is it's only able in a technique at many adult tech door in a 2 time. We have a Korski of red at the blue himself, and mostly of technique they able 2 time color with a red on the 2 like a technique 2019 someone set at 1 for 2020 with a color blue himself. So it only cost, it's only able in the expensive, very expensive set. So it's gonna get this one in a 50 bucks of love. And they looks great. And the rest build of feet is also good looking as well. So yeah, really good job for that. At the spice inside, it's a little bit gap here. The body build looks pretty good. It's about the April Dragon one. I love they have mixed it between blue and dark as well color scheme. They use a Nexon 9 Nexon power piece with color blue in another time. They also use a tile piece with color dark also in a 2 type, which is the both sides. And they also using one more time controller holder piece that it looks like Jace can control this cycle dragon to set this track is obviously Robert one, but I remember that it was Jade who was actually transformed into a dragon. Same goes for Onagami, that he can also transform into a dragon as well. Kind of continuity of this between TV show and the like the toys line. At the sticker of this this one is also have the sticker as well, which is obvious controller sticker, and it looks pretty good here. It shows how you can control dragon, which one you can shoot your enemies. Which one you can shoot your enemy. Which one you can shoot in your variants of your energies. And it have it color we got yellow. That it fits nicely of this set by IP for it could be neo green of it dark also of even blue as well. So yeah, and for weeks it's also good lucky as well. It asking for weeks it's also good lucky as well. I love the using they use it ring diagram pieces with color pale sulfur. It looks definitely in this one mix we can drag weeks one. And the sticker on it both sides is also good looking as well. We have different looks. They looks absolutely great. They looks always great. And once again, this sticker is always great. Every set has always great sticker, and this sticker is also great as well. So nothing else to say about it. I also like they use DT blade piece with color trace your grid to give it weak looks. It was absolutely genius idea for this makes Dragon weak looks. So good job, Michael. And on the back they use a tiny faucet and they show us the downscale of a rim piece we call barrel silver as well, which is it still works very well. It also have cone piece we color trace near grid that looks like it's got engines up at fire at 3, 2, 1 go engines. It can update and it can fly as well. So yeah, and in the photo build this will have a gimmick, which is this is definitely split suit. You get that it have this 3 size axle, which is definitely like great axle. If you post it, it can show out. See, it can show out very well. Let's try to do it. I get that it can have a lot of good shooting. Let's put in here again. There we go. There you go. And yeah, I failed this side. But the gimmick works really well. And it was absolutely enjoyable too. And as in a Flutter build, it's also great as well. I love the using giant hood piece, and also the using gold piece with color black here that it makes draggy looks. The only problem in the front it have a gray color scheme, which is they could replace with a new color scheme of black of the split file gimmick piece with color gray with color black one of maybe great at the black if you expect some set have a black overall. So yeah, and for neck is also great. In the left side at the right it have different sticker looks, and they did an absolutely fantastic job. And the sticker looks absolutely that great as well. It's also nice in the top they show more color scheme of a dark also with 1x1 tile piece with color dress near green. And lastly is the head, and now the head looks great. I love the using white Mistaka wigs that looks like it's the ears of dragon, and the eyes inside. This is definitely the pretty one, and it looks great. It's also cool looking as well. So pretty good job for that. It's also nice. They're using R2D2 like split with color blue one, which is I believe it's actually the new one. If I run off not. Nope, it's also even in the back 2016. This the legs was only even in that start. So it's a nice thing. This blue R2D2 legs piece has Ipero I get in this years in the second time. So I will touch Ipero overall. And the mouth is also have a nicely movement as well. And the tube is also great. We have a tiny blade piece for like a Ninjago XL piece here. It was absolutely genius idea. It makes them be cycle like a tooth piece here. So definitely genius idea. Use a tiny sword piece be cycle like a tooth piece was absolutely that genius idea. And now before I end this video, I will show you the possibility of this tracking. So the mouth can move me around, which is up and down, which is you can move around. You can open and close the mouth here, which is again you close it and open, close it and open, open and close it, open and close it, open and close it, open and close it. The ears is also can movement as well. Say goes in a right side. The neck can, the head also can move me up and down. Say goes it can move me side to side, which is done very well for this possibility. Even though they could be have they could have a boy just that this is what dragon neck movement. I mean the dragon neck movement. I mean the psycho dragon neck movement. I mean the psycho dragon neck movement shall be. And the neck is also can move it up and down as well. So it goes from side to side too. And the wings is it have a bow choice here on the left side. So it goes on the right side as well. Oops, so I forgot to check out. There we go. And the part of these wings is also can move it side to side, which is the wings is also can the wings, it also can movement as well between side to side. So it feel pretty good for this possibility. Same goes for this right side. It also can move me side to side as well. And the the legs have a hint choice, which is you can move me up and down, up and down. I mean, you can move me side to side just like this. And also you can move it up and down as well. The feet is also can move me as well, and the fingers is also can move me side to side here, and the some part of fingers is also can move me up and down as well. So yeah, so you got the other one. And for right one is pretty much the same possibility as the left one. So yeah, nothing going on, nothing else say about it, nothing else say about it on the for the build. So yeah, and asking for back, the back legs build is also have hint choice, which is you can move up and down, side to side, boy choice here. The feet to connected build is also can move me side to side, up and down on the one fingers build, and the other one have it the same as well. And the right side is also the same build as well. So yeah, and that's about it for this possibility. And now lastly it's for tail. They have you can move me side to side of this bow joint pin pieces, and the detail have a bow joint here. Here have a bow joint. So yeah, here have a bow joint in the top tail build. Here number 2 tails bold build bow joint. I mean I get bow joint here on the first part of a tail build. Here bow joint, I mean here bow joint with a second part of a tail build, and here bow joint of a third part of a tail build as well, and here bow joint, I mean bow joint in the third part of a tail build, and here bow at oops, sorry about that. Yeah, and here here have a bow choice on the final part of tail build, and you can move me only side to side. So you cannot move me. On the side at all. Even every side too. That's kind of insulting for that for this build. And oh yeah, there are some problem here. And on the final build of this tail, you can tell these swords it can easily fall over just like this. Yep, in this size, if you touch it like this, sometimes it can fall over. See, it can easily fall over, which is kind of annoying. At least this giant one, it can stand it easily, and that was really well good. Yeah, an easy way to mix part of final tail build standing be good. And all the another problem is that in a tail they use hinge joints just like this, that you cannot have any else possibility of this final build of tail build, which is kind of annoying and kind of bullshit to not have so much possibility just like the rest build of Psycho Dragon one. You can movement up the side a little bit and mostly side to side as well, which is kind of annoying. They could at least give it like a plate piece that it can at least have a lot possibility, and let just have a side to side and a little bit up and down as well. It could be have a lot possibility here if they have a plate piece with a hollow one, and that looks a lot better one. So I guess nothing else say about this Psycho Dragon build. So now doing my final thought of this so now it's time doing my final thought of this set. Oh yeah, I forgot to say on the back it have two studs that you can connect minifigure on the back on the Psycho Dragon one. Put in there on the back. There we go. And put in say enough lot. But it's good kind of take away, but well. And see, you could tell Jace and Nia has right on his Cyber Dragon build. That was absolutely unique, but they could give a saddle here. But at least controller holder piece at least can be a Cyber Dragon saddle build. It was kind of weird, but honestly too crazy as well. So now this is all I have to say. So now doing my final thought for real this time. Jace Psycho Dragon is great set. The build of Psycho Dragon is so great. I love the hand pieces. The angels looks very nice. The lips is good, and the body is also good as well. That I totally forgot in about this one. The body has possibility of this body. See, you can actually movement bodies of any size here, which is the possibility of these bodies is done very well. It's fun play with, and the body build is so great. We have a possibility that I was forgotten them. So now I will at least talk them in right now. So yeah, the body build is also have possibility as well after all. So yeah, and the tail build is also nice. The gimmick, it works very well, and the possibility is so good. Just look at the body build that it have possibility here. See, it can movement side to side. It have a great possibility. Despite having a gap here, it still have a pretty good possibility overall, guys. So yeah, it's so enjoyable of this set. It definitely, the size of this is just pretty good as well. As the minifigures is also good as well. They are just a common minifigures for the auto set. Yet for Onagami, it's only Imperial in a Imperial Dragon and Imperial type of a Madness as well. So it's fine to give him in a second time Imperial set. It's only Imperial in a 3 set, so it's fine for that. And for Askinia, it's only Imperial in this set. So Diginia is only exclusive for this set. It's still my favorite minifigures of this wave. So I really feel a fan of DG Nia Overload, guys. So yeah. So this set is obvious worth it. So this set is obvious worth it in a 50 bucks. Even though this set sold me in a 40 bucks or 45 bucks set, this set has 580 pieces, which is it's got a little bit more than Golden Mac. That this doesn't sell me 50 bucks at all. But the size the only head, it actually helped to fit be 50 bucks of this set. I mean, just look out this size of just look at Jay's Cycle Dragon build. It actually fit in at 50 bucks with this size. It's definitely the giant one. So yeah, it's better than everyone Dragon build, and I highly recommended this, especially for DG Nia figures. So yeah, so this set is great, and I give it 9 out of 10. It's worth it in a 50 bucks, even though it have a little bit lower pieces, but the size can help be worth it in a 50 bucks, and definitely fun play with. So I guess that's about it. What you guys think is? Link comment in below. Well, it seems I have only 2 left of which I set is Emperor Temple of Madness and Ninja Tuner cards as well, which is, by the way, people absolutely don't like Ninja Tuner cards. That looks really bad. So link comment in below. This is Has channel at sign out.